It's versatility within the ranks, players moving all over the field, back line, front line, to go find a result.
Off we go then at Lynn Family Stadium in Louisville. A little conference over how they want to set this up. They roll into the path of Harris, who scores! Teamwork makes the dream work for Lou City. They had the talk over it. Bone rolls it perfectly into the path of Harris. Who's
up top, though. It started with Wilson Harris, who had dropped down into the pocket. He helps force the turnover, and then you just go to work. Look how quickly you go from A to B to C. Brian Ownby trusts that Manny Perez is going to be there. He's got the distributional capability to cut.
Good overlapping run into the penalty area. Ball across the middle. It's in. Devastating counter-attacking football from Lou City. Enoch Mushagalusa is there to give the hosts the lead inside of 4 minutes.
Many different fronts as well. It's Wilson Harris within the box. It's Mushagalusa on back post run. Transitional moments with Brian Ownby. Then comes the pressure. Manny Perez plays high, as does everybody else in a purple jersey tonight. It's a mistake. It's an opportunity. It is a gift. They're not going to have a golden boot winner, but within that, you've had other players step up and give you a different look.
Perez to Ownby again, who goes down. It's a penalty. And things could go from bad to worse for Loudoun.
That everybody on the front line has stepped up and given you the goals that you need and want. I'll tell you, I get it in terms of the move. I'm not exactly sure how much contact is here.
Totsch for Louisville City. Slides it in. Was there ever any doubt? He tucks in his shirt for his 9th goal of the campaign. Lou City are running riot. They lead by 3 goals to 0.
Referee says enough. Totsch, only 1 penalty to his name.
The winning goal scorer in a 2-1 win.
Mushagalusa.
Wilson
Oh,
Harris.
He had to be one of the two.
Yes.
How poetic in nature is that?
Yes. Yep, and Mushagalusa was on that team as well. On the attack here for Lou City. And it comes for Harris off the rebound. Zamudio with a double save.
This ball that comes in behind, notice who rotates out there. That's Nicky Downs. I mentioned coming in. Good holding midfielder. He's versatile in his ways. Drop him onto the back line, yes. But as Vomsteeg and Jacob Green come higher, you're advancing your role so much trying to get back in and hold and maintain possession.
If I remember correctly.
Oh, then I'm lost.
You're right on the Fink header in a 3-2. I remember that game as well. That was a crazy season because so many teams played each other multiple times.
25 times.
It was nuts. Loudoun looked for a response here, and they've got it. Oh, they've been waiting for a moment to get a foothold into the game. Ted Kudipietro gives them that moment. And Ryan Martin's Loudoun United have an interest. It's 3-1.
Push him to DC United. 3 separate managers in about a 5-week span. He's been tossed around, pushed around. But you got to look at the patience and look at his ability. This diagonal run is beautiful. If he continues it straight, he's going to put himself in an offside position. He recognizes that Winder, who's not... And what does he do? He had never had more than 3 in a single season. That was in 2018. He grabbed 9.
Chance there for Jorge Gonzalez. Deflected on the way through Zamudio. One of the... Loudoun still trying to fight their way back into this game. Good ball to find Diarra, who scores. It's a goal. Zoumana Diarra gives Loudoun United hope with just under half an hour to play.
How fast it's released. That's a great ball by Kudipietro. The separation, he recognizes the tiny window that's available between Josh Winder and the advanced role of Amadou Dia. They're both very high, so there's space in behind.
Well, we talked about Ryan Martin's group and the way they've been able to face adversity. Well, here they get a big save, but the rebound is in. Well, it was just gonna say how Loudoun have been able to cope, but you can't cope with Lou City for long. Brian Ownby right there for the rescue act.
The gaps, the bounces, everything has gone the way of the visitors. But once again, look at the ball. Manny Perez, just put it in a dangerous area and let him run onto it. And Lady Luck does shine bright here. Brian Ownby, as he bumps up into the 9, it's all about speed.
Jimenez through Del Piccolo, leaves it for Bone, gets it back to Del Piccolo. Amadou Dia into the middle! Headed wide of the goal by Elijah Winder. Now Cudi Pietro comes out with it for Loudoun. He's brought down, referee plays advantage for the visitors. Liati out wide. There's a foul away from the play. Center referee, I think, missed that. Serrano was involved with Cudi Pietro.
Keep an eye here. Watch the back pocket. Watch the back pocket.
It's red. It's red.
From the body. Watch. There's not a ton, but here's the thing about it. You can't take your hand. You can't put it on someone's face. You can't push them. But over the past month, for this team, it has been about discipline. And I go back to being on the road. August 20th, that was a difficult game. Wilson Harris gets the red card. Now all of a sudden, Ray Serrano gets a red card. It tarnishes the performance tonight just a bit.